everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, I have a very special video. This is going to be a spotlight, but it's going to be something more unique. It's going to be a spotlight on a brand, but also on other YouTubers and influencers. So, Classy Cake Cosmetics, and that's her card right here, is owned by Sandra Cake. And I'll put all the information in the description below, but she makes her own eyeshadows from hand, by hand, and she makes them all individually by order. So aren't those gorgeous? And she does, I don't know if she's made any mattes. She is all about the shimmers, which I absolutely love. I love my shimmers. And I'm actually wearing some colors today, and I'll tell you what I'm wearing in a few minutes. But she, this is a magnetic palette, so I can reuse it. It's cute how she decorated it. So each pan will come out, and I can reuse it or replace them. But she went ahead and put all the names for me up here. And she has been doing a lot of colors that she will name after influencers, which I thought was really special, and a lot of them are friends of mine or YouTubers that I watch, and so I just thought it would be really fun to do a palette of influencers. So there's a couple extras that she threw in, but that aren't influencers, and I'll tell you about those. But so I chose some of the influencers, and I wanted to go ahead and spotlight them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the names of the shades and swatch them, and tell you their channel if they have one, and their Instagram, and a little bit about what they do on their channels. And I will be sure to include all the information in the description so you can find each of these influencers. And then I'm going to tell you some of the other ones that she has that I don't have in this palette that you can find as well. All right. So first of all, I'm going to go in, let's see, I'm going to go down and across. So first right here, we have Anya. And if you can see there, it's a lavender with a gold shift. And this, she actually makes these, you can choose your size. So you can custom make your palette. You can choose a 9 palette or an 18 palette, or you can do individual single shadows for $5 each. But she does have a little bit of a discount if you do a 9 or an 18 pan. And you get to choose your colors. She does have some pre-made palettes that are a little bit less than if you were to make your custom palette. So you get a little bit of a discount there if you choose one of the pre-made palettes. And she has some 9 palettes. She has spring, summer, winter, fall for some of the 9 palettes. And then for the 18, she has a couple brand new ones. Dusk to Dawn. They're sativa themed, and I can't remember the name of the other one. And then she has one that is on my wish list that I want to get next, that I actually really wanted because the colors are amazing, but also I'm a Marvel fan. And it's kind of a superhero themed palette, so mostly Marvel, but there are some DC characters. I want her to make Wonder Woman. Okay, Sandra? Wonder Woman's my girl. I am a Marvel fan, but I do love Wonder Woman from DC. But anyway, so there's a couple DC characters, but mostly Marvel, and I would love that palette. And I think it's called Infinity Gauntlet. Anyway, so that's on my wish list. But she has a few others as well, some really gorgeous ones. But again, you can custom make one, and I asked her if I could make an influencer palette so that I could spotlight these influencers, and you guys can see some of the colors of maybe some of your favorite influencers as well, so that you might want to, in case you want to build your own palette based on these colors. All right, so again, Anya's, now what I was starting to say, and I went on a rabbit trail, sorry, was she can make these in eyeshadow size, or she can make them in, what size is that pan? Either a 37 or 36 or something like that. No, these are 26 millimeters. I'm not sure how large her highlighter pans. She might have a medium and a large, I'm not sure. But I went ahead and chose even some of the highlighters as eyeshadows. So Anya, it can come as a highlighter or eyeshadow. Any of these can, but so as you can see, it is lavender with a gold shift. Anya Stamper, she does have Instagram and YouTube. Now some of these might have Facebook as well, but I'm not on Facebook, so I don't know who has Facebook and what they are. But I will tell you their Instagrams and YouTube channels. But look how that shifts. Isn't that gorgeous? But yeah, you can diffuse it for a highlighter, or it would be a gorgeous eye topper as well. And I just love how that shifts. So she, on Instagram, she's called Pink Sweets. The I in pink is a #1. She's almost at 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's another reason I want to spotlight them, is to help them grow, and you can go subscribe to them if you haven't heard of them. These are amazing channels. She does makeup tutorials, makeup reviews, get ready with me, lifestyle, things like that. So that is Anya. Next we have Glamburger right here, and I love this color. It's a kind of a peachy orange, and this could be a highlighter as well. And you can find this shade in the Halloween palette from last year. Sandra does have a Halloween palette, and she's actually in the process of making this year's Halloween palette. But you can see how that could be a highlighter as well. That's gorgeous. I love it. So that can be found in the Halloween palette. And she is Glamburger on YouTube. She does makeup reviews, she does health, she does some DIYs and some essential oils, some lifestyle. She does shopping hauls and saving money and all kinds of things like that. Some tips for that. Some thrift hauls. She's at 1,500 on YouTube, and then on Instagram she is Danielle G78, because her name is Danielle Gerstenberger, and she is actually Debbie Knoblauch's, Debutawn's cousin. So again, she's Danielle78 on Instagram, and that is her color. All right, next we have Just Ann, and I'm sure you have all heard of Just Ann. She is a pretty large channel, and this is a gorgeous baby blue. And she is almost at 50K, I think. I'm gonna double check here, but look at that. And that has kind of a very silvery shift to it, so there's a lot of flakies in there, as you can see. So Just Ann, she's at almost 44,000, 44K. She does a lot of subscription boxes, so she's mostly an unboxing channel, but she also does lifestyle, makeup, makeup hauls, and get ready with me's and things like that. And her YouTube is just_Ann, and her Instagram is Just Ann Rankin. And again, I'm sure you've all heard of her, especially if you watch a lot of subscription box unboxing channels. She is one of the bigger ones. Then over here we have Debutawn, my dear sweet friend Debbie, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about her and her special palette that Sandra has for her in a few minutes when I finish this. But Debutawn is Debbie Knoblauch. This one is a highlighter as well, and it can be found in the highlighter section. So on ClassyCake.com, ClassyCakeCosmetics.com, you can click on catalog, and then it'll list everything alphabetically. The highlighters, the white highlighters with the shift are under W. So it looks white, but it has a pink and a blue shift depending on the light. And of course, my lighting is not gonna pick that up. But sometimes it looks pink and sometimes it looks blue, and I actually have that on the inner corners. So it looks more lavender right now. So sometimes it does have a blue, sometimes a pink, sometimes a lavender, and I can't seem to make it shift for you. But I think you can kind of pick up some of the lavender on my eyes. So Debutawn, she does mostly lives now, but she does a lot of get ready with me, a lot of makeup, and her makeup looks are absolutely gorgeous, and she is a fan of glitter. So we hashtag glitter and justice for all, that's her hashtag. And she is a glitter queen. If you want to know how to do glitter and make it gorgeous, watch her channel. All right, so that is the gorgeous Debutawn. Next we have Lnegz. And I don't know his real name because all I hear him say is Lnegz. So this is your boy Lnegz. And he has a gorgeous lime color that I absolutely love. And his channel is Lnegz. And of course I'm going to put pictures of everybody and their channels and everything as well up here for you to see faces to the names. But that is absolutely gorgeous. Sandra did amazing with all of these colors. And he does makeup and beauty and cosmetics reviews and lifestyle and unboxings and tags, and he's just a lot of fun. He's real down to earth and he makes me laugh. So he's a lot of fun to watch. And his, oh, I forgot to tell you, so Just Ann can also be found in the Debutawn palette. So Debutawn has her own special palette, like I said, but this can be found in that Debutawn palette. It can be found in the Perfect palette, and it can be found in the Winter palette, which is a 9-pan. Debutawn can be found, like I said, in the white highlighters, and it can also be found in, of course, the Debutawn palette. All right, next, so, oh, and then Lnegz, sorry, can be found in the Halloween palette from last year. And all of these you can buy individually as well, or like I said, build your own palette. But if you wanted to find a custom palette with any of these, I'm just letting you know which custom palette, or pre-made palette, excuse me, that they're in. All right, next we have Missi for Missi Slaughter. And she does have a YouTube channel, but she is more on Instagram. And she does makeup looks. She has a lot of cat pictures. She's a cat mom. And that is a gorgeous kind of a violet kind of fuchsia color. And she does unboxings and things like that. On YouTube, she is still a small channel. I'm not sure how often she does videos, but again, like I said, I think she's does them every once in a while, but she is more on Instagram. And she is found, her color, Missi, is found in the Summer palette and the Rainbow palette, which are both 9-pans. All right, then we have ChristopherJMUA, so another male makeup artist, and he is definitely a makeup artist. He used to be a cosmetologist, I believe, and he has a gorgeous royal blue, and it does have some glitter in there, if you can see that. I don't know if you can pick it up, but there is a little bit of glitter in there. So that you can kind of pick up the glitter there. And I think some of it is some purple glitter, maybe some silver glitter. I'm not sure. On YouTube, he is, on YouTube and Instagram both, he is ChristopherJMUA, no space. And he also does makeup hauls and makeup looks and makeup tutorials and makeup reviews. And then his color, this color right here, is in the Perfect palette and in the Winter palette. Next, oh, and he is at 2.5K on YouTube followers. Lnegz, I'm not sure. It doesn't say how many subscribers he has, but I know he's over 1K because he does have the community tab, and you have to be over 1K to have that. So he is over 1K. Missi is currently on YouTube at over 230, but on Instagram she does have, I don't remember how many on Instagram. She has quite a few, quite a large following on Instagram. Jonathan Pierre is a lot of fun, and his highlighter color, this is a highlighter, is a lot of fun too. It just makes me think of bling. It's a white, it can also be found in the white highlighters with gold shift to it, if I can pick up the gold. And he is such a fun personality, another male makeup artist. He does a lot of photography and modeling as well. He just has so much fun. He has a lot of lifestyle, fitness, training, makeup looks, you name it, he does it. So beauty and makeup reviews, lifestyle and fitness, modeling and photography, fashion. So he is just full of life and full of personality. So Jonathan is so much fun. His Instagram is mcshorts20 and his YouTube is Jonathan Pierre. So definitely check him out if you want just some uplifting and sunshine. Next we have the belle of the ball. This is Sandrabelle, and this is her color, and Sandra is the owner of Classic Cake. She's the one that created this palette, and this is her color, and her nickname is Sandrabelle. Now she does actually have a YouTube channel called My So-Called California Life. Is that right? Oh, my so-called, I'm sorry. She has a YouTube channel called My Real California Life, and real is in quotations. So on her YouTube channel, she will do makeup looks with, you know, sometimes she'll do her own, of course, but she also does other makeup brands and reviews and tutorials and makeup looks and shopping hauls and unboxings and things like that, and lifestyle. And she has Instagram. She has both the Classic Cake Cosmetics as well as her personal Instagram, My Real California Life. And on her YouTube channel, she's over 1K. She's at 1.07 thousand subscribers. And then I'll include, of course, the Classic Cake Cosmetics website in the description below as well. Again, her name is Sandra, and her color can be found in the, excuse me, in the Summer palette. It's like the perfect pink. And she is a lover of pinks and purples. Next, we have, right here, this is called Fluorite. This is one of the bonus ones, and as you can see, it's kind of a lot of colors in one. So it has some shift to it. And this is of course, not an influencer name. Look at that. So pretty. But this is found in the Geode Goddess, I believe is what it's called. And all of the shades in that palette are like this, so they're multiple colors in one. And they just look so gorgeous. So again, that's Fluorite. Next we have Dawn, and this is one of my favorite colors in the palette, and I actually have that on the outer portion of my eyelid. So this is sort of an all-in-one color. So it has some reds and maroons, some teal shift to it, some kind of purple, as you can see. It kind of looks more purpley blue on my eye. So absolutely gorgeous. Now, Dawn is the daughter of Cherice's Pieces. Cherice, her Instagram is Cherice's Pieces. She did have a YouTube channel, but I don't think she's doing that now. But Dawn is her daughter, and they have so much fun. They Cherice does lifestyle picture photos and things like that, and she has some pictures of her and her daughter Dawn. So just a lot of fun. Beautiful, beautiful smile, beautiful daughter, and beautiful color. And Dawn can be found in Debutawn, so that's one of Debbie's favorite colors as well, and in the Perfect palette, good choice, and in the Winter palette. Next we have Sydney for Sydney Nicole. Actually, it's called Sydney Nicole. And this is a brand new shade that she has. And if you haven't heard of her, Sydney Nicole is a YouTuber who does horror makeup and makeup tutorials. So Sandra wanted to do kind of a Halloween kind of theme to honor her. And I think that is absolutely perfect. Kind of a navy purple color with a lot of glitter, and is definitely a good Halloween color. And look at that gorgeousness, full of glitter. It is so pretty. So Sydney Nicole is Sydney Nicole on YouTube, and Sydney Nicole Adams with the 2Ds, like the Adams family, on Instagram. And she does fashion, horror makeup, tutorials, and all of that. And she, along with Bailey Madison, and I'll get to her color, have a makeup website called NotYourAverageBabe.com. And it's a collab of the two of them together. And I think they do fashion and makeup on there. I have to look more into it. I just glanced at it, but so they do that, and they do a lot of collabs, makeup collabs together as well on Instagram. I don't think Bailey has a YouTube channel, but Sydney does. All right, next is very special to me, and I just feel so honored. And when I told her I wanted to do this influencer palette, I wasn't expecting this at all, but she wanted to do a color for me. Thank you so much, Sandra. That just means so much. And of course, I should have started with, can you guess which color is mine? But most of you that have been watching me probably could guess that it would be this one. And she just picked it up so perfectly. So it's a teal, and by the way, it's called Rena's Deal. And it's, of course, I'm wearing it, and that's on the main part of my eyelid. But it's this gorgeous aqua teal with a purple glitter. And I mean, it couldn't have been more perfect. So you can see kind of a bluish purple sheen to it. Absolutely perfect. So of course, as you know, my channel is Boxes and Deals, and I am still at let's see, last time I checked, I was over 730 subscribers on here. So still working my way to my 1K. I do a lot of unboxings, subscription boxes, but I also do a lot of indie brands. So whether it's makeup, food, lifestyle, clothes, things like that. So a lot of indie brands and small businesses. I do spotlights like I'm doing now. And then I also do a lot of deal alerts on my Instagram. So if there's, whether it's indie brand or Sephora or whoever is having a big sale, then I will try to post that over there as well. Next, so thank you so much, Sandra, for this gorgeous color. And it is a brand new shade, so it's not in any palettes yet. Next we have, this one is also a brand new color and a very beautiful friend and YouTuber and Instagrammer. And this is FabFit Mama. And she does, this is perfect for her because her personality is just bright and sunshiny and this rosy, and she is all full of smiles. I just love seeing her videos, and she'll do live Instagrams or Instagram videos as well. She'll do sheet masks. She has a teen daughter who I think just graduated from high school, actually. Congratulations. And so she does a lot of mother-daughter things that I think is really special. She'll do, like I said, the sheet mask, the face masks, or skincare. She'll do makeup and makeup tutorials. She does a lot of collabs. And I love the collabs that she and Chip and a bunch of the others do. They do some gorgeous themes. She does fitness and lifestyle, and she's just full of joy and uplifting, and I love watching her. And this is a perfect color for her. It is a bright pink with some purple shift. And Sandra actually, she made these two at the same time, and she wore them together, and then it made a purple in between, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Those two colors are gorgeous together. So that is Christine or Christina. I think it's Christine. I can't remember for sure, but it's Christine or Christina. And that's kind of the two together. Again, her shade is new as well, so it's not in any palettes yet. Her YouTube channel is FabFit Mama, and her Instagram is FabFit Mama 01. And on YouTube, she is just over 700. Congratulations, subscribers. So yeah, as I said, health, beauty, fitness, makeup, lifestyle. She does all of it. All right, next we have Bailey Madison, as I mentioned. So of course it's right next to Sydney. And aren't those colors perfect together for a Halloween look? For any time, for fall or for any time, but especially for Halloween. But as I said, Bailey does, I'm gonna have to wipe and start again here in a minute. But that one is full of glitter as well. Gorgeous. And kind of a coppery, glittery color. But again, she does horror and Halloween type makeup tutorials, as well as just gorgeous makeup on her Instagram. Again, I don't think she has a YouTube channel, but she does a lot of Instagram, and she just does the collabs with Sydney Nicole. Again, her shade is also brand new, so hers is not in any palettes yet. I have a feeling that Sydney Nicole and Bailey Madison might end up in this year's Halloween palette. I'm not sure, but I'm sure they will. Next, we have Nona right here. This gorgeous, kind of a maroon with a hint of warm shift. So it kind of shifts between cool and warm. I don't know if I can't really pick it up, but I'm gonna just do, because I only have two more, so I'm gonna do these ones up here. So kind of a plum maroon. ish. Gorgeous color. And Nona is on YouTube. She is my so-called life 1977. I think that's why I said my so-called California life on on Sandra's. Sandra's is my real California life. Nona's is my so-called life 1977 on YouTube, and the same on Instagram, my so-called life 77. And she does a lot of makeup and hauls, but she also does some DIYs and organization and some lifestyle tips, and she does a lot of tags. So she's a lot of fun because she does all kinds of those type of videos and even some unboxings, I think, as well. And she is at 2,000, over 2,300 on YouTube for followers. All right, and then we have two more of the extra colors that are not influencer. This is Sea Turtle, and this is also in the highlighters as well as in the spring palette. Actually, I don't know if it's in the highlighters, come to think of it. It is a highlighter, but I don't know if it's listed in the highlighters, but it's also in the spring palette. But as you can see, that can be a beautiful eyeshadow, or you can diffuse that into a kind of a greeny gold highlighter. So it's very similar to Jonathan Pierre's color, but Jonathan's has, I really can't pick, more gold, and this one has some green to the gold. So Lnegz is a little more green. All right. And then the last one is another royal blue. She probably threw that in because she knows I love my blues. So it's very similar to ChristopherJMUA. That's his right here. This one I think has a little bit more warmth to it. His has a little bit of a purple glittery shift. And this one has a little bit more warmth, kind of a sapphire blue. And it kind of shifts into a deeper blue, as you can see. So that is called Pristine Waters. I don't know if I said that. Pristine Waters, and that is found in the Cold Snap palette. And I believe that's an 18 pan palette. So look how gorgeous this palette is. All of her colors are absolutely amazing, and she makes them per order. So be patient because it takes time, and the shipping takes time because she has to wait for components and micas and things like that. And she does, she's very strict on her ingredients, very eye safe, very eco-friendly and health conscious, and they are all vegan. So she's very careful with the products she uses. So I appreciate that. So I know it's a brand that I can trust, and I know the source, and that it's handmade. So I love supporting that. So that's why it's a little more spendy for, say, a whole 18 pan palette. I think if you get a pre-made, I think it's $60, I think. Maybe 65, 60 or 65. So that's more than I've paid for any palette, but it's, like I said, handmade to order, and it's all excellent ingredients. So she'll make it right there, and then ship it right to you as soon as possible. All right, and so some of the other colors you can get that she has available as far as influencers go, she has a lot of colors that are other names. Like I said, she has the Marvel themed one, she has just general, other colors, it could be other themes, and but she has a lot. But other influencer colors you can get are Cherice, Again, that's Cherice's Pieces, so Dawn's mother, Cherice. And you can get Glampibblemama. Her Instagram is called Glampibblemama. Her name is Angela, and she does have a YouTube channel as well. She does a lot of makeup looks and things like that as well. Then we have Leann, and for Leann Sarayo, I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. She has a YouTube channel called Leann Sarayo, and then her Instagram is CyberKitty70, and she also is a makeup themed channel. And you can get Lucy, which is Chip, for Chip O'Gray is her Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel, and she does amazing, gorgeous makeup looks and tutorials, and just, she is definitely an artist when it comes to makeup. Amazing looks. And she does collabs and everything as well, and she is almost due with her daughter, whose name is Lucy, any day now. And so here's a picture of her and her husband and her baby Lucy. And so Lucy is the name of her daughter, and she has a color. No Drama Makeup Mama. Her Instagram is No Drama Makeup Mama, and I believe that's her YouTube channel's name as well. Now, she hasn't done any posts recently in a while on YouTube or Instagram, so I'll have to ask Sandra. I'm not sure. Hopefully everything's okay with her, but she does have some previous videos and postings of gorgeous makeup. She was a cosmetologist, I believe, as well, but she does beautiful makeup looks. And then we have Tattooed Mama on Instagram. She is Katie Love Makeup, and again, a makeup artist. And I believe her YouTube is Tattooed Mama. And then last we have the Not So Evil Stepmother on Instagram. She is the Not So Evil Stepmother, and I believe that is also her YouTube channel. Her name is Alexandra, I believe. And she does unboxings as well. I think she does subscription boxes and makeup and hauls and things like that. And then Sandra has a couple new ones coming. One will be, she told me I could go ahead and tell you, one will be called Chip, for Chip O'Gray. And then the other one is for Stacy's Makeup Corner, is her Instagram. Her name is Anastasia, or Anastasia, and her shade name is that, Anastasia. Anastasia or Anastasia, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, I apologize. So those are a couple new ones coming. Last, I wanted to talk about the Debutawn palette. But Debbie has Durkheim's disease, and she's actually in Arizona right now. She lives in Kansas, but she's in Arizona for some treatments that can be life-changing. She's been in a wheelchair for years. She's been dealing with this disease for over 10 years, and in intense pain to the level that I can't even comprehend. But on a daily basis. So this treatment is going to be amazing. I have high hopes and prayers for her, but it is taking a lot of out-of-pocket expenses. So Sandra made a special palette that will proceeds will be donated to her GoFundMe or her PayPal for this treatment, for the travel expenses for her. She's having to stay in a hotel for 6 weeks. She's all by herself. She won't be able to get out of bed, so she needs to do a lot of ready-to-eat snacks and Uber Eats and things like that, because she's not going to be able to prepare herself meals. So it's a lot. It's scary, but I'm praying for her that everything will work out, and that this treatment really does help take away that pain, help her to be able to walk. It would be so amazing. So the Debutawn palette has a few of the influencer shades in there, but it's an 18 pan palette that is $60, and it's either 60 or 65, again, I apologize. $10 of that will be donated directly to Debbie for everything, for the treatment funds and everything. So that's amazing, and it's all of Debbie's favorite shades, including Debutawn. So so let's see if I can remember out of this palette. Let's see, there is Just Dan, Debutawn, of course, Dawn, which is, where is Dawn? This one right here, that gorgeous one. And I think that's it out of these ones that are in the Debutawn palette. There's also just the Debutawn highlighter. I'll put the price up here, I can't remember, but $5 of that will be donated directly to Debbie if you just get the highlighter in its own, I think it comes in its own compact. And then last, you can get the whole bundle of the palette and the highlighter, and I believe for $75, again I'll double check, and $15 of that bundle will be donated to Debbie. All right, so I think that's amazing. And I will be sure to leave the links to Debbie's GoFundMe as well as her PayPal account if anybody wants to donate even $1. And just imagine 100 people sending $1. That's $100 that she has for food or whatever. So what did you think? Again, on my eyes, I have, so this is Rena's Deal on the middle. Dawn is on the outer corners and kind of on the lower. I did put a little bit of Sandra, the pink, on the lower lash line and waterline. You can't really see it that much. I just did it really lightly. And then Debutawn on the inner corners and the brow bone. So those are the shades that I used today. Oh, and then I did, I had already put Too Faced face palette, so I had already done a highlighter, but I did a little dab of the Anya, because I think that is a gorgeous color, on top of it for a little bit of extra glow there. So that's on my face. You can also use these colors. I'm going to do something here. So I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to do Fluorite just for an example, since it's kind of all those colors. And these are lip safe as well. So you can just add a touch of shine, kind of give it some dimension and some glow. Isn't that pretty? So these are multi-use. You could probably, if you like shimmery blushes, I'm sure there's some colors that you could use for blushes. I think the FabFit Mama would be a gorgeous blush. I don't think it would be too shimmery. But again, a lot of them can be used as highlighters, eyeshadows. They're very multi-functional, so lots of fun. All right, what did you think? What are your favorite colors? If you were to build a palette, what would be your colors of choice? And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to go check out all these other channels and their Instagram pages and follow them. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.